Hi everyone, my name is Dasha. Welcome back to Tiny Bunny. Last episode was a fucked up episode. It was about Katya, and if you saw it, you saw it. She is no longer here, and it was mainly my fault because I couldn't save her. I really couldn't figure out how to save her. And now we came back home, and our parents, Anton's parents, and Olia's parents are getting a divorce. Apparently, they're arguing and they're throwing cups and they're throwing dishes and all that. And someone's outside a window. So we're gonna see. I'm thinking it's an owl, and Anton is gonna be like, "Oh, she's not scary," and he's gonna try to befriend them. Yes, see, it's them. I flung the curtains and the window opened. Oh my goodness, look how nice they are. They're waving at me. Hottie, Teddy, Wolfie, and most importantly, the charming Alisa stood outside, waving at us. Oni gasped in surprise when she saw the owl girl. See, I told you. Yeah, I know. I always believed you. Who are they? Her fearful voice also had some curiosity mixed in. Only the most boring children sit at home in weather like this. We still have so many games to play. But let's not play all of them. My paw hurts. We play a little, then rest. Friends. Come on, to play and dance. My heart started beating faster as soon as I saw Elisa, and my inner voice practically screamed, "She's here, she's finally here!" No shit, you have a crush on literal animal. Fox. Do they know the way to the Neverland? I entertained the possibility of looked at the animal kids. Maybe. Let's go find out. The silhouette of my forced friends promised to free us from sadness, anger, and nightly horrors. Oh, they're still arguing, so I made sure that Oля wore warm clothes. Mom barked at Dad like a wild beast from that show with Nikolai Druzdov. I studied in Russian zoologist, travel a pauper scientist, advocate, and a TV host featuring Inside the Animal Kingdom program. He is famous for his infectious optimism and overwhelmingly empathetic attitude towards animals. Nikolai Druzdov. Never heard Loki. We sneaked past around the kitchen and into the snowfall outside. Alisa ran up to me and hugged me tight, put her cold nose into my lap. You took so long. We almost got old waiting for your shut-ins. She pressed her body into me even harder. Turns out waiting is so tiring. I so get that. Give me a minute to catch my breath.
Однажды я тоже долго собиралась. А когда закончила, то и вовсе забыла куда.
I was preparing to leave for a long time once, and when I was done, I forgot where I was supposed to go. Oya looked at the owl with suspicion. Oh, she looks so cute. Oh shit, she scared me. But she still giggled when the bird did a backflip and landed perfectly on her feet without staggering. All the other animals, as if on cue, stopped fooling around and stared at Olia in amazement. Stared.
Это же та девочка, что не хотела со мной дружить.
That is the girl who didn't want to become friends. My name is Oля. I was afraid of you before. Were you afraid of her, Hootie?
Может быть, у нее совофобия?
Maybe she has owlphobia?
А это прячется.
Can you curse that?
Главное, чтобы ребенок не боялся веселиться.
It doesn't matter as long as she's not afraid of having fun.
Иначе с нами можно умереть от страха.
Or she might get scared to death with us. I was stunned at the realization that my lips were slowly forming a smile. And that's after everything I saw in the garage. Every time I met Elisa, it felt like I crossed a river, and the sound of flowing water suppressed all of my negative thoughts.
Какие у вас красивые костюмы!
Your costumes are so pretty. The fox girl, boy. Dude, I love how Ola looks. She's so pretty. The fox girl let go of me and squatted beside Ola.
О, какая очаровашка!
Oh, what a cutie.
Тоша, почему ты прятал от нас это милое создание раньше?
Why did you hide such a cute creature from us before? I glanced at the house, worried that her parents might have seen us and were about to ruin our fun like they always do. Then hugged my sister and replied,
Давайте отойдем подальше.
"Let's go further away from here."
Запросто.
Sure thing. I really
знаешь, как найти в нашем лесу Деда Мороза?
I really damn hope so. Nothing happens to Ola and Ola is safe. At this point, whatever happens to Atom happens. He's the one who's in love with this fox. Her name isn't even Elisa. He made that up. And so I just hope nothing happens with Ola. That's all I care about. Hey Ola, do you know how to find Grandpa Frost in our forest? Santa? Ded Moroz, yeah, that's Santa. A legendary figure similar to Santa Claus, hailing from Slavic mythology. He's often depicted wearing a heel-length fur coat in red or blue, a semi-round fur hat, and a pair of Russian traditional winter footwear, valenki. His face is adorned by a long white beard, and he walks with a long magic stick. He's said to bring presents to well-behaving children on the New Year's Eve. Yes, ma'am. My little sister's eyes widened.
Как?
How?
Нужно идти по сладкой тропинке.
You need to follow the sweet trail. Elisa bent down and took a candy out of the snow. Ola raised her hands in amazement. She gave me an inquiring look. I nodded. No, my sister munched on the candy.
У нас что, в лесу завелся Дед Мороз?
Wait, do we have a Grandpa Frost in our forest?
Почему? Ты мне не рассказывала.
Why didn't you tell me?
Я рассказывала. Сегодня днем.
I did, this afternoon.
Но ведь днем я сплю.
But I slept during the day.
Ага. Вот я и рассказывала, пока ты спала.
Right, I told you while you were sleeping. Bullshit. Wait. Elisa dashed away, wiggling her red tail like a torch flame. Ola went after her without thinking and laughed after taking another candy out of a snow pile.
Вы такие бодрые, на вас аж смотреть противно.
You're so lively, it makes me sick to the stomach.
А ты давай не зевай.
And you stop being so passive.
Лучше беги с нами к Деду Морозу, пока все подарки не разобрали.
Aww. Run with us to Grandpa Frost while there is still presents left.
Скажешь тоже.
No way.
Скорее уж мне на голову свалится 3 кило конфет, чем я поверю в байки лисицы.
I won't believe the fox days unless 10 pounds of sweets drop on my head right now. When the aforementioned sweets started raining down on the bear's head, I couldn't stop myself from laughing at him, ouching and bobbing his head up and down. Teddy trees glistened in the snow. Teddy sneezed and pulled a little bear in the north candy out of his ear.
Я бы вздремнул часок, а уж потом пересчитал все эти шоколадки.
I'll take an hour-long nap and then count all these
У
chocolates.
меня такое подозрение, что тут не больше килограмма.
I suspect there are no more than 3 pounds here. Elisa shouted at us from the other side of the forest.
Не в этой жизни!
Maybe in another life.
Давайте скорее! Дед Мороз уже заждался нас во дворце!
Hurry up, Grandpa Frost is already tired of waiting for you in his castle. I shrugged and ran. running loosened the grip of fear I felt all this time. Something round. Oh. Zephyr. Something round fizzled past my temple. I decided it was a snowball, but then Olia proclaimed.
Зефир!
Zephyr. It's like a marshmallow, I would even say. But it's way harder. But then it's like melting in your mouth. A type of salt convenient popular in post-Soviet countries. It made by whipping fruit and berry puree with sugar and egg whites, with subsequent addition of gelatin agent. Each chocolate-coated variant shares the same family of treats with American, Belmers, Jomar, and yeah, you got that. I love Zephyr.
Он испачкался.
Don't pick it up, it's dirty.
Ты что, веришь в микробов?
Huh? Do you believe in microbes? No shit.
А ты нет?
And you don't?
Раньше верила.
I used to. Gracefully rows of colossal pines greeted us with their rustling paws. Snow drifted upward into the endless black sky just like last time. Snow piles lighting up like melted silver.
Как же красиво! А я думала, в лесу страшно.
So pretty, and I thought the forest was
Нас
scary.
родители пугали лесом, снегом и совой.
Parents told us scary stories of the forest, owl, and snow.
Ну а мы с собой играли в снежной чаще под луной.
But we weren't one bit. We were playing with her when moon glows. I did my best to keep track of all the movement, but it was so difficult. But it was a difficult task. My sister would jump inside bushes, picking up more candy, only to then get back on the trail, laughing. Wait. Woody flew over our heads, landed on a branch, and started hooting and shaking her head. Wolfie dug into the snow with his face, dragged out a pipe of bubblegum and swallowed without taking off the wrapper.
У тебя будет несварение.
Your tummy will hurt. Oh, the bull got scared and spat out the gumball.
Враки, враки, злые собаки.
Lies, 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 nasty flies.
Нет никаких несварений.
Tummy aches don't exist.
Вся эта чушь случается только со взрослыми.
All that nonsense only happens to grown-ups. Alexa stopped in her track and moved the canopy of intertwined branches to the side in a pompous manner, like you would open the curtains in theater. Oh, there's a dead-ass castle. Behind an obstacle lay a clearing. There stood an ice castle glistening with silver.
Это все взаправду?
Is this real?
Защипнуть тебя.
Should I pinch you?
Не надо ее щипать.
There's no need to pinch her. We stared at the sparkling miracle. Its doors and walls were made of the snow and icy marble. I heard a calming sound of ringing little bells. There's also the smell of chocolate and burnt sugar in the air.
Милости прошу к нашему шалашу.
Welcome to your humble adobe. Come on in. She didn't have to invite us twice. We entered the castle, spinning around and squinting from the blinding sparkles. Oh my goodness, there's actually Ded Moroz. Ah, he's fake. Who even is that? Grandpa Frost sat atop a shiny throne. Puffy Pom Pom swung atop the two peaks of his hat. A snow-white beard covered his kind smile. He looks like a clown. I'm not gonna lie. Why is there two pom-poms? I've never seen two pom. It's usually one. Is it? Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Because I'm so positive it was only one. Dude, he doesn't even have a pom-pom, bro. I'm looking. Yeah, it's one. Usually clowns have two. Their hat, they have three, but you know, because he's not real. If he had one, he would have been real, but two, he's not. And if it was three, it would have been a clown. He looked just like I imagined him back in the day when I still believed in Mouse fairy tales, tall, strong, and hairy, riding frost and warmth at the same time, and his voice low and soapy enveloped me like the smoke of a festival bonfire.
Антон и Ольга.
Антон and Olga. Olga.
Ох, и намучились же вы, ребятки, пока сюда добирались.
You probably got tired while getting here, my dear children.
Что ты, быстро дошли.
Oh no, Grandpa, we got here really fast. My sister spoke with her. My sister spoke with the castle master like she never spoke with adults, in a lively, carefree manner, as if they were the same age.
Знаю. Все знаю.
Of course, I know all about it.
Мне мои друзья докладывают.
I have a lot of friends, they tell me everything.
Кто был покладистым весь год, того подарок утром ждет.
If you're diligent all year, I will bring you gifts, my
А кто
dear.
ленился и грустил, пускай он дедушку простит.
If you're lazy and upset, please forgive this kind old man.
Лентяем и грустяем конфет не запасаем.
Candy won't encounter lazy bones and downers.
А я не ленилась.
I'm not lazy.
И о том знаю.
This too I know. He gave us a long, evaluating look. His real face was hidden under the Grandpa Frost mask. Oh, so it's a mask. He was just standing there, unblinking, my gaze glued to the old man. I could accept children living in the forest and fantastical jumps toward the moon, but seeing Grandpa Frost in his frozen castle left me completely speechless.
Есть у меня для вас кое-что особенное.
I have something special for you too. A sack appeared in his giant hand. My Shoshi got attacked by the aroma of cocoa, halwa, and tangerine. Halwa is really good. A confectionery that originated from Persia, usually consisting of a thick paste that made from flour, butter, liquid oil, saffron, rose water, milk, cocoa powder, and sweetened with sugar.
Спасибо, но мы уже ели конфеты.
Thank you, but we already eaten some candy. Grandpa Frost pierced me with his eyes.
Разве то конфеты были? Так, одно название.
You called that candy? That was
Вот у меня
nothing.
конфеты волшебные, прямиком из Небыляндии привезенные.
My candy is special, straight from Neverland. Ho.
Из Небыляндии?
From Neverland?
Сразу бы вам их дал. Заслужили.
I'll give them to you right away. You clearly deserve them.
Но есть правила.
But rules are rules.
Надобно вам 3 дедушкины
Fuck.
загадки отгадать. Попробуйте.
You need to solve 3 of Grandpa's riddles. Wanna try? No. I tried splitting my parched lips apart, but Olia was the first to reply. Yeah. No.
Тогда слушайте первую.
Here comes the first
В
one.
нем живут машины и хранятся шины.
It's a home for cars and all sorts of tires. I looked around at the masked children. They stood without moving in the corners, but their shadows danced on the walls. I heard a low hum, and in my confusion, I thought it was the sound of their rumbling stomach.
Гараж!
A garage.
Верно.
Alright, I really don't like that.
Теперь вторая загадка. Подключайся, Антон.
Now the second one, you try to solve it too, Anton.
Весь день ходит, как тень. Посудой гремит, на всех шипит.
All day long, to the shadows they belong, they ride on the pleats and hiss at their mates. My eyebrows shot up in the confusion.
Мама?
Moms? Only raise her hand.
Можно я? Можно я?
Can I?
Это кошка!
It's a kitty!
Верно. Хо-хо. Осталась последняя загадка и подарки ваши.
I don't like that. It's really confusing right now. The garage, then he was like, Moms? It's not. I don't have a good vibe right now. Correct. Oh, here's the last one. Solve it and the gifts are yours.
Только вот незадача, ребятушки.
Oh, but what a stroke of bad luck, my dear children.
Запамятовал я О чем же была эта загадка?
I completely forgot what was the riddle
А
about.
может, наши друзья-зверята нам подскажут?
Maybe your little animal friends can help us. Children in costumes surrounded us, laughing and stomping, only to start spinning in a crazed roundly that somewhat reminded me of that dance under my window on that fateful night. Grandpa Frost sits on his throne, and at the kids he's smiling back. Please don't make them wait too long. Come and open your old
Мешок!
sack. Grandpa Frost burst out laughing, satisfied.
Убедили старика. Получайте.
Okay, you proved yourself to this old man. Here you go. He's got a man and a sweets from his scarlet sack, some of which I had never ever seen in commercial. Snickers, Milky Way, Tangerine, bubblegum of all shapes and colors with tasty aromas and inserts sticking out. Twix, Kinder eggs. Those are fucking amazing. Twixy, Milky Way, May. Mars. Banana. Yeah. Lollipops the size of a fist and tangerines the size of Olia's head. Oslo. And also Snickers, Mars, Bounty Bars, and Kinder Surprise eggs that we haven't eaten for so long already. In Belarus, where I used to live, those cost a fortune. They cost like a... For that little egg, it's a size of an egg, actually, yeah. And it costs like a... It costs a lot. I don't even, can't really tell you the price. But it's... Oh, there's two of them. It is expensive as fuck. I remember it was paid, actually, could sell your, little kidney to buy one of those. Not one, I'm exaggerating, but you know.
Ой, спасибо!
Oh, thank you! I wiped away the tears of joy with my sleeves when my inner voice persuaded me to get rid of all doubts. This is exactly what I wanted for my sister and myself. The true Neverland without bullying and taboos. We're finally going to be happy. Grandpa Frost straightened up and he left his throne and threw his hand in the air over the trees. Oi. Animals that stood in his side as Oslo raised their paws. Their eyes sparkled, brightening their precious gems. The wolf's maw was wet with saliva. I wanna click that and save this.
А будет пир на весь мир!
Feast, my children. Also, that wasn't for us. Okay. Animal kids rushed to devour candy one by one, pushing each other and growling. Their faces were smeared with something dark. Oya grabbed the closest candy and tore off the wrapper. When I saw that, I felt a pillow swing inside me. Aww. She's gonna be upset if I refuse it. I'm gonna accept. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna actually save this. Just in case, because I just wanna have it saved. And I'm gonna accept it for now. Because she looks happy. I fished out the most tasty looking candy from the pile of sweets on the floor. Oh, yeah. It's in color. I love it. It looks so pretty. Then took a bite. Milk chocolate melted in my mouth.
С выбором вас поздравляю. Веселитесь в этот час.
I applaud your bold decision. Now it's time for you to play.
Я желание исполняю, сокровенный для вас.
I will grant your deepest wishes. Let me lighten up your day.
Антон, смотри!
Oh my god, not gonna lie, she kinda looks crazy. But my sister's face was smeared in chocolate and I was about to rip it at her. Don't look. That was before what she said. But words got stuck in my throat. She looks crazy, I'm not gonna lie. A giant spruce shot towards the stars and disappeared somewhere in outer space, crowned by a giant moon. Giant balls shine on its branches. Garlands of lights streamed with all the colors of the rainbow. The road disappeared and myriads of constellations sprawled on the night sky above us. Music louder, the smell of evergreen and sweet, the Teddy, Wolfie, and Hootie dancing beside us again, and the snowflakes floating backward. I burst out laughing, touched the bushy golden tinsel. It was all red.
Что? Это она?
Is that it?
Вы тут не про Небылиндию случайно
Are you talking about the Neverland by any chance?
Это и есть Небылиндия?
Is this Neverland? Alisa performed a theatric ball. Christmas balls gleamed and shimmered, and my soul shimmered in illusion with them. I was becoming the magic winter forest, the soft evergreen, all of the constellation at the same time.
Добро пожаловать домой.
Welcome home! This is where my home always was. The snow sparkled almost blinding me. Ola started... Oh, she looks goofy. Ola started spinning in a dance. She grabbed the candy with each of her hands. Oh, you look goofy as well. Wolfie juggled Kinder Surprise eggs.
Ты видел?
Did you see that? Consoles, hand games, dolls, and transformer figures lay under the spruce as if they were brought here by trucks.
Это все наше!
Is this for us? I realized I was also dancing, so I replied while moving.
Многовато для нас одних. Я бы поделился с кем-нибудь. А ты?
It's a bit too much for just the two of us. I would share with somebody. And what do you think?
Ну, если с кем-то хорошим.
Only if it's someone nice. A group of children stood at the edge of the woods, their inches glanced directly at our celebration. Hey! I jumped across the whole clearing and glided to the ground near them.
Хотите с нами?
Wanna come to us? Can we? Who are these children? Who are they?
Спрашивайте.
Of course! The kids took each other by the hand and led their procession towards the gifts. Who are these people? There was no better feeling than leading someone on the road to their dreams. The holiday party was finally in full swing. And every holiday, just like in a beautiful apple. Just like in a beautiful apple. The fuck always sat a nasty little worm called Chad Science. Yet here, under the bristly boughs of a magnificent spruce, holiday never ended.
Счастлив, Тоша?
Are you happy, Tosha?
Я счастлив.
I am. Up in the sky, majestic fireworks went off, illuminating the dancing figures. My eyes buttoned, my muscles sprung up. I tilted my head backwards to look at the moon, and I screamed at the top of my lungs from overflowing emotion.
Ты счастлив, зайчик?
Are you happy, Bunny? I jumped toward the stars and did a flip. All of the Neverland couldn't hear my screams.
Счастлив!
I am happy. Okay, what now? For the first time in the long days I'd spent in the new house, I woke up with a smile on my face. This time happiness had a tight grip on me. I stretched, enjoying the sweet sensation with every cell of my body. Outside I could hear the joyful string of a beautiful red-chested bullfinch who celebrated the bright January sun. The chirping granted me hope that the naked forest outside my window would someday turn into a lush paradise for my parents and my little sister. The corridor was filled with dog barks and the patter of tiny feet. The door to my bedroom flew open, greeting me with a warm breeze and the aroma of freshly made coffee. Zulka! Julka! Alia stood in the doorway, shining with happiness, holding the cute Julka, who wiggled both her body and her tail.
Тоша, гляди! Папа разрешил ей остаться!
Look, Tosha, look! Papa said she can stay. Tears of joy formed in my little sister's eyes.
У меня теперь есть собака!
I have my own dog now. I couldn't help but jump up from the bed upon hearing this wonderful news.
Да ведь это же Жулька.
That's Julka.
Сам ты Жулька! Ее зовут принцесса.
Julka? No, her name is Princess.
Да, ваше высочество?
Right, your highness. The dog barked in agreement.
Тук-тук. Можно к вам?
No, can I come in? Why all of a sudden are they happy? To my complete surprise, Dad stepped through the doorway smiling and hugging Mom, which was outright bizarre.
Как тебе пополнение?
What do you think of our new family member?
Мне эта дуреха под колеса бросилась, еле вырулил.
This idiot threw herself under my car. I barely avoided her.
Машину поцарапал, думал, голыми руками удавлю.
I got my car scratched, thought I would chuck her with my own two
А
hands.
заглянул ей в глаза. Они такие, как бы сказать...
Then I looked at her in the eyes, and there I saw, how should I put it? Intelligence.
Во! А сама дрожит вся.
Yeah, and the poor thing was shaking all over.
Ну, говорю, ладно, доедешь со мной до дома и сиденье не обгадишь, тогда оставайся.
And then I said, alright, if you manage to make it home without soiling my seats, I'll let you stay.
Принцессы не гадят.
Princess can't soil anything. We laughed unusually, just like the good old days when every little thing could easily make us burst out laughing.
Чего замолчал? Давай, продолжай.
Why'd you stop? Continue with your stories. Oh, it's not real. Mom gave Dad a cunning look and he turned away, red as beet. They were acting like total kids.
А еще из хороших новостей. Ваш
О.
папа получил повышение.
There's more good news. Your dad got a promotion.
Грешно, конечно, радоваться, ведь старший бухгалтер пропал все-таки.
I shouldn't exactly be happy about it since the chief accountant went missing and all.
Но, как говорится, нет худа без добра.
But you know, for us it's a silver
Это
thing.
значит, тебя чаще не будет дома?
Does that mean you'll be away from home more?
Это значит двойную надбавку плюс премии.
That means double the bonuses.
Правильно, Карина.
That's right, Karina.
Так что
Karina.
готовьтесь. На следующей неделе нас всех ждет семейное путешествие.
Which means you all should prepare for a family trip next week to Disneyland. My heart started beating faster after those words. But where? Olia even lost her grip on the tray.
Неужели в
Oh,
Макдональдс?
are we going to McDonald's?
Скажешь тоже, Оль.
Come on, Ola.
Бери выше. Мы давно уже планировали эту поездку, да все не получалось.
Aim higher. We've been planning this trip for a long time, but something always messed it
Вы
up.
уж простите нас, ребятки.
We're sorry about that, kids. Maya wiped away a tear with her fist.
Да ладно тебе, Карин. Все в прошлом.
It's okay, Karina. Now it's all in the past.
В общем, собирайте чемоданы, летим в Диснейленд!
Anyways, gather your things. We're flying to Disney. It's not true. Something is off here. It's a dream. I'm still dreaming. My sister and I jumped up to the ceiling with joy. The dog also got excited from that passionate speech and joined us. Hooray!
Диснейленд! Диснейленд!
Disneyland! Disneyland! Our jubilant screams filled the house, rushed through the attic, and the drain pipes flew across the front yard and sneaked into the shining white forest, taking the scary D word away with it. Divorce. I swore that I'll remember this day forever, the day when my parents finally dropped their Zife mask and underneath them were the faces of parents we always knew and loved. Neither Pablo and I still hadn't returned to the school after Katya went missing, so today I was able to get a good night's sleep and went to school when it was already bright outside. The trail led to snow while playing with the blackened house in the background. They bumped up gray smoke that carried the smell of a birch and pine logs. The freezing cold of the night had finally let up. You fell into slumber under the early sunlight. Ice sparkles appeared on the white caps atop the houses. I stopped, confident that nobody could spoil my good mood today. No sadness, no self-pity because of Paulina, who was probably already sharing all of her grand plans about conquering Vienna Vitromka. All of that was gone forever. A cow let out a long moo somewhere in the distance. I fell out of my fleeting daydream and I walked forward, crunching with the snow blanking under my soles. Fluffy clouds floated above my head. I recognized the friendly shapes of animal kids in them. Suddenly a snowball landed on the back of my head. Girlish laughter that reminded me of a small ringing bell in the spring breeze tickled my ears. I turned around, expecting to see her, my lovely guide into the dream world, my dear Alisa. Yet instead of a fox girl, Paulina stood in the troubled path behind me, with her faithful walnut case on head.
Опять Петров ворон считаешь?
Got your head in the clouds again, huh, Petrov? She looked at me with conscious laughter, locking her arms around my neck. I just stood there in awe, drowning in the sweat aroma of her perfume.
Что с тобой?
Did something happen? She flashed me an embarrassed smile. I saw her cornflower-colored eyes gleam.
Дедушка мой, он
My grandpa, he
снова может ходить, представляешь?
can walk again. Can you believe it?
В это даже сельский врач не верил, а он будто назло ему встал и пошел.
The local doctors had no faith in him, but it's like he stood up and started walking just to spite him.
О, это самый счастливый день в моей жизни, Антон!
Oh, this is the happiest day of my life, Anton. She dug her face deep into my chest, tightening her grip on my neck, as if I was more than just a friend to her. I started looking around, anxious.
Полина, нас могут увидеть.
Polina, somebody could see us.
Из-за Пятифанова
Are
беспокоишься?
you worried about Pitifanov?
Брось ты это дело. Его и след простыл.
Then you worry for nothing. He has not been seen for a while. What does that even mean? I cautiously parted with Polina, trying to understand whether it was some sort of a prank or the truth.
Ну ты чего, не веришь, что ли?
Wait, you don't believe me?
К нам вчера, буквально ночью, старший лейтенант Тихонов приезжал.
That officer, Lieutenant Tikhonov, came to her house just last night.
Так и так, Бяша потерялся, а вместе с ним и дружок его Ромка.
He said that Byasha, along with his buddy Romka, went missing. A group of skis galloped past us straight into the forest. Paulina leaned into my ear, sharing her whisper with her, her eyes still locked on the skiers.
Как я поняла, во всех этих исчезновениях Тихонов подозревает Пятифанова.
As far as I know, Tikhonov suspects that all the previous cases were Pitanov's fault.
Да ладно.
No way. I killed a little fucking 6th grader?
Я сама в шоке.
Excuse me, I was shocked
По
myself.
слухам, у Ромки того. Совсем шарики за ролики заехали.
There are rumors that Romka, went off the deep
Да
end.
я, в принципе, и не удивлена.
I mean, I'm not exactly surprised to hear that.
Что ты имеешь в виду?
What do you mean?
А ты не знал? Он из проблемной семьи.
Haven't you heard? He's from a very troubled
Даже
family.
думать не хочу, что творилось у них дома.
I don't even want to imagine what had been going on their home. In their home. Romka always seemed excessively aggressive to me, always angry at everyone without a good reason. Now the darkness that he harbored within overflowed into the outside world and led multiple small innocent souls to their demise, as well as his own. It was hard to believe, but the first time I laid my eyes on Romka, I thought that things would end this way.
Вот. А ты еще мне его сватал.
Yeah, and you wanted me to date him.
Как вспомню.
I shudder every time I remember that.
Прости, пожалуйста.
I'm so sorry. She waved her hand and smiled.
Кто старое помянет?
All in the past now.
Вот бы еще и бездомные дворняги тоже исчезли.
I only wish all the stray dogs could disappear too.
Не жизнь была бы, а песня.
Now that would have been a wonderful world. I looked at Polina with suspicion.
Да шучу я.
I'm just joking.
Пойдем скорее, а то опоздаем.
She has Alisa's voice. I don't know if they did that on purpose, like they just didn't have voice actors in this game, or it's actually like connected. Like Polina is actually Alisa. Let's move or we're gonna be late. Polina grabbed my hand and started running along the village road, accompanied by joyful laughter. With every step, every laugh, and every joke, the more I thought I'd forgotten enveloped my heart more and more. The all-consuming feeling of falling in love came back to me, this time for good, it seemed. I tried letting go of Polina's hand near the classroom entrance, embarrassed that her classmates might taunt us. But it was as Polina didn't get at all. She only gripped my palm even harder while opening the door. And she was right. Now that the cunning Katya, the heartless Romka, and the sneering Byasha were gone, our class looked as if it was sanitized from parasites and became friendlier and kinder. I didn't get looks overflowing with hatred anymore. There was nobody to spit and bowl at chewed paper at me through an empty shell of a ball pen. I sat on my loaded desk when Polina joined me. I wasn't surprised at all. She was so charming that I could call her my muse. A wave of inspiration hit me, and I couldn't help but pull my sketchbook out of my bag. I licked the pencil lid my eyes glued to my model. She smiled at me again.
Что ты задумал?
What's on your mind?
Спокойствие. Работает профессионал.
No worries, a professional at work here. I jotted the shapes of her mesmerizing figure.
Знаешь, я часто наблюдал за тобой отсюда.
You know, I watch you from here often. She glanced at her former desk, then fixed a strand of her hair behind her ear in embarrassment.
Правда?
Really? I outlined her cute cheek with multiple white lines. It was the first time I was able to grasp somebody's proportions so preciously.
Полина,
Paulina.
Что, Антон?
Yes, Anton? She froze in place after I disrespected my work with one wrong move and dispelling the magic of the moment.
наклонись, пожалуйста, сюда.
Lean here a bit more, please.
Вот так, да, хорошо.
Yes, like this. Good. What the fuck? Ew, what the fuck? Why would you undress? Choking from anxiousness, Paulina loosened her knot on her neck shirt.
Я всегда хотел тебя нарисовать.
I always wanted to draw you. Our eyes met.
О, Антон.
Oh, Anton. My pencil slid across the paper fiercely, adding the shading to her chest. That's really pretty drawing.
Скажи, ты согласна стать героиней моего комикса?
Say, would you like to become the main heroine in my comic? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? She's 12. Pleasant shouts ran across her body. She lowered her eyes back and interpreted. Yes, yes.
Как долго я ждала этих слов, милый!
What the fuck is happening? I've been waiting for you to ask, darling. What the fuck? The leg couldn't endure all of the tension and I cracked, bursting into a million tiny pieces. You become a monster. I couldn't believe my eyes when I looked at the drawing. I got an achievement. I was looking at a terrible daub in the place where Pauline's face was just a second ago. Now rested some sort of formless mess. It took me some time to realize that I was sitting alone in an empty classroom, with only the specks of dust flying in the moonlight as my company. It was dark outside. My classmates, Paulina, the feeling of euphoria, all of them were gone. Somebody wrote down a nursery rhyme on the blackboard with a piece of chalk. Meet Bunny 1, 2. But some of the words were wiped out and I could only read bits of a pieces. 1, 2, Bunny, me. I was no longer smirking like an idiot. I stood up, pinching myself on the wrist, a ringing silence enfolded me. There was a taste of a vomit in my mouth and my ears buzzed like a form of endless screams full of despair and horror.
Эй, кто-нибудь!
What the fuck? Alright, yeah, it's almost 2 AM and I'm looking fucking scared. I haven't felt this scared in this game in so long. Now I'm actually like shaking. Hey, is there anybody out there? Shadows shone in the corridor. I walked past boarded up classrooms past the rounded spores on the walls and silvery cobwebs. What the fuck? Lilia Petrovna. This I saw. These are mostly developers here. And this guy, Dmitry Kuplinov, he is like he's a big Russian gamer and like video. He's really nice. He's really cool. I used to love to watch him. What the fuck though? I walked past boarded up classroom past the rounded sports of the walls and silver cobwebs. Spiders crawled under the ceiling. I don't see Biasha and Romka, because she did say they were missing. But I don't know. Lips looking anxiously. I stopped before the notice board stunned. Hundreds of new photos were added to the posts of Semyon and Katya. black and white printouts were glued on top of each other. The horrific collage of childish faces stared at me with empty eye sockets. Unable to endure the torturing stares of those vouchful gaping holes, I ran out of school. There is even fucking more. I crossed the front yard and reached the road where the wind was whipping up powdery snow. No people, no cars, no birds. Low clouds got stuck on chimneys. Windows that looked like they were painted over with ink. Photos of missing people enveloped lamps, posts, and fences like paper skin. Mostly kids, but some adults too. It felt like all these people who once lived in this village now became black and white ghosts in the photos with a person missing label. I dragged my feet forward along the dead street. Some houses had their windows smashed. The wind made itself at home, there wandering the rooms. Every gust made the front door swing. Kids' cold hung from the fences. Their sleeves moved, stretched out towards me. An empty village, an empty husk. What happened here? What the fuck? An overthrown waste bin rumbled across the back alley. Something flashed inside the window frames of the Chinese village store. I ran away for a 30-facade. What the fuck? Then I heard a little roll coming from the well. I started walking faster, trying not to pay any mind to the darkness inside the front yards, inside the bloody dog houses, inside the cooked sacks. The moon appeared from under the clouds. Something flew over my head in the straining silence. That's an owl. As if a crop duster flew from one roof to another, a huge shadow loomed over me. I rushed to the right, hoping that I wasn't noticed. A small green house in front of me was my shelter. I rushed towards the closest building, going insane from fear. I pushed the gate, crouched and scrambled towards the porch. I tugged at the doorknob. The front door was open. What the fuck? A wheelchair rolled out of the darkness, almost hitting me, tumbled down the stairs, landing with its wheels and stand near a lamppost. Is that Paulina's house? I followed with round eyes, then turned my gaze inside the house again. The corridor was obscured by the dark, empty frames of the walls, glasses, shards on the floor.
Есть тут кто?
Is there anybody here? I think it's me. I heard growling in reply. From around the corner at the end of the corridor, a furry paw appeared, and after it, a scary beast face with a pair of burning eyes. A huge overweight beast crawled on its belly. That's a wolf. Riding like a snake, it could barely fit inside the corridor's mouth. It squeezed forward, clawing on the floorboards. Shit. It most claimed like a bear trap inches away from my face. The beast got stuck. It's a big ass wolf. It banged its paws on the walls, spitting saliva in every direction. I turned around. I needed to get the hell out of this nightmare. Hunchback owl, bigger than average human, landed near the front gate and stood in my way. Its beak kept on clicking. Who's that? A snow pile buckled nearby and something frosted if a giant screw crawled to the outside. I fell to my knees as praying to these eldritch creatures. A figure dropped and a dirty fox scalp crawled out of the dark hole, smiling with all its teeth. Its tail dragged after, just a piece of red debris laced into one's twins. What the fuck? The creature's body became extremely disordered and I decided I was going insane. What the fuck is that? That's a wolf, I can say. What? That's an owl. What the fuck is that? Why I got so much shit? They seemed small to me in one moment, as small as a child, only to stretch higher than one of the desolated houses the next. Man-eating creatures towered over me. Something kept on writing in their stomachs, as if looking for a way out. The longer they stared at me, the wider the twisted smile as their death marks became.
Как же славно мы пировали!
We had such a long feast. The mutilated fox, intoxicating moth licking its lips. Its tongue looked like a black centipede longer than my forearm. The nasty insect ran between the razor's sharp teeth and dropped into the bottomless pit that could swallow the whole world. Sweet man, juicy. Sweet meat, juicy meat. Okay. We devour it and we won't stop. There was nothing human about their speech. It was all just animalistic roars and bird-like whistles. But I was able to understand every word as if we were speaking the same language.
Как жаль, что ты не поспел за нами, зайчик.
It's a shame you couldn't catch with us, Bunny.
Не смог укусить луну.
You couldn't bite the moon.
Вы обидали меня, предатели.
You stole my food, traitors.
Ты сам не захотел есть свою семью.
The fuck? You refused to eat your family, remember? But... Pathetic meat, worthless meat. You are absolutely useless, brother. You make me sick. Shame, shame. And then a horror gripped me when the laughing beast held their clawed paws towards me. Then suddenly the thing that pretended to be a fox started barking loudly.
Глупцы, его черед нести угощение.
Fools, it's his time to bring the treats. Go to nothing. Let him fulfill his mission.
К завтрашней ночи ждем места, а иначе...
We'll be waiting for some meat from you tomorrow night, or else. Or else. Or else. Or else.
Иначе мы съедим всю твою семью!
Or else we'll eat your entire family. What the fuck? The monster formed a circle around me and started dancing. I screamed. Huge eyes, fangs, claws splashed in front of me, blurring into a string of colorful spots and smudges. 1, 2, time to play with you. 3, 4, 5, the hour will arrive. 6, on end, the Bulls Grey Wolf will stand. 7, 8, stamp your hooves and wait. A fox face portrayed with the fuzzy lights that the beastie carcass turned into.
Для медведя, для лисы,
For the folks and for the beer,
зайчик кушать принеси.
Bunny, tasty meals prepare. A desperate cry, my cry, rumbled across the back streets of the desolated village. I will prepare! The circle broke up and I ran for my life. It felt like I was running into a snare trap. My head was splitting, ugly images danced inside it. Colliding, falling over, getting up and dancing again. 1, 2. They flapped their wings, poke my face with their beaks and their salmon arms. 3, 4, 5. They howled and jumped around my eardrums, were ready to pop, either from their screams or from their internal pressure that fractured my skull from within. 6. My wither has obscured my vision, and it seemed like the whole sky tilted like a roof that about to collapse. 7, 8. Snow crumbled from the sky like a plaster. I ran through the empty streets, through the icy world, chased by a pack of beasts, yet I couldn't see anybody when I turned around. I shut my eyes and hoped away from there. Ritual dance that went on inside my flared up mind. Excuse me. I squinted my eyes with my palms to suppose their noise. I just wanted to stop my head from cracking open. The sunrise found me deep inside the forest. What? The fuck? What the fuck? Thank you for completing episode 4. We are deeply grateful for everyone who pushes the game in early access. There you go. That is one of the things. That's fucked up, yeah. That is really fucked up. Look, we got everyone. There's someone gonna be else. We got Bear, Fox, Bunny, and someone else gotta be there. Anyways, that was fucked up. I became the monster, but how the fuck? I was so confusing. I was looking rushing the last 10 minutes or so because I was like, what the fuck is happening? I will definitely get there's no really other endings to get. Fuck, I should have actually saved it. I didn't save it anyhow. Yeah, no. Let me know if you want me to do those like right now, or should I wait for the full release of the game and then finish it up? Maybe then it'll be like more better endings, because it is not fully done. It's still in development, so I don't see a reason for now getting it. You know what I mean? So for now I will stop. I completed the game. I completed one of the endings. I got a really fucked up ending, as in I have to sacrifice someone or my family will, or Antoine's family will get eaten. That's fucked up. That is really fucked up, y'all. I didn't know. I told you, bro. I told you Elisa was a bitch, bro. You're a fucking bitch. I knew it. All of you are bitches. Every single one of you. The bunny, you too, bro. But I just hope you enjoyed this gameplay. For now, I'm just stopping for now, and I will definitely continue as soon as there's new episodes. If there will be. I heard there was a big argument recently, and they were like pressing charges against someone, and something happened, and they fooled, and something really happened bad, and it was like a big argument. So I don't know if the game is still being, made, but it was really fucked up. Whoa. I'm still trying to comprehend it, kind of like process what just happened. Oh my gosh. So whenever the 5th episode gets released, I will fully continue the game, but I really hope you loved this journey. I'm glad you stuck with it. I'm glad you were watching it, and I hope you enjoyed overall. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.